Alright, I'm gonna be eating and talking because I'm on break and I need to do these reviews because baby boy is due in June and it's only February and I already don't want to do nothing. He's killing me, literally killing me, and I'm okay with it. Anyway, I already did Frank, so next up I'm gonna do Fiona. And the reason I'm gonna do Fiona next, even though she's in the least amount of children, as far as all of the Gallagher children, because is because she's the oldest, and I'm not 100% sure of like the age order, especially when it comes to Debbie and Carl. I believe Carl is younger than Debbie, but I'm not sure. Alright, so Fiona. I liked her at first. I really did. She was a good sister, tried to be a good mom to those kids, even though she wasn't their mom. She fucking tried to be. She fought for those fucking kids. And I rooted for this bitch. I rooted for this bitch. Even her love on and off with, what's his face? Jimmy Steve. Fucking rooted for her. I wanted her to win. Like, I wanted her to have a fucking win. And then she gets with the coffee cup guy. Or not the coffee cup, but the cup guy. I'm like, oh, Fiona, you're doing you? Yes. Yes. Right? No. This dumbass bitch. And I understand, Mike, I think his name was a little bit boring. Dude, I'd have fucking killed for a man like him. He took care of her. He knew her family. I'd have fucking killed for a man like him. And she sleeps with the brother, who is a fucking junkie and a fucking alcoholic. And I don't mean this in like, I understand drug addict and alcoholism is a disease, but in this show, they make it out to be a game. That's why I just say junkie. It's not like, I'm not really trying to be offensive, but in this show, anyway, oh, that's a hard fry. She sleeps with him, knowing it'll completely ruin her fucking life. And not only does she do it once, she lets him finger her on the L. And then she, I think, does it one more time before he tells her boyfriend, his brother, that they slept together. And it ruins the whole fucking relationship, obviously, because you're a dumb cunt. And then he shows up at her house with cocaine on her birthday, and she almost kills Liam. And I don't want to hear it, well, they didn't know Liam was there, they didn't see him. They didn't see him, anything along those lines, because you have a fucking child in the house. And I understand, alright, you want to have some fun, do whatever you want to do. It's not my place to fucking judge you. I don't know you, it's not my place to judge you. But you have a baby in that house. And you're going to do coke? You're going to do fucking coke? You didn't find a babysitter, you didn't put his ass to bed, you didn't do anything. There's so many fucking characters on that show that could have watched him. And no, we're just gonna do coke with Liam in the house. So then Liam ends up fucking ODing on coke, and Fiona plays the victim. Yeah, she knows she was the bad guy, but the whole fucking time she's playing the victims. Everyone's making her out to be the victim. She's not the fucking victim. The 3-year-old baby dying in a hospital is the fucking victim. At that point, I was so fucking disgusted with Fiona that I did not want to even watch the show. Like, I did not want to watch it. I did not want to look at her. I did not want to support it. But I loved the other character's storyline, so we were going from there. And then not even that. Lip had to give up, or not give up, but almost lose out on his college and who's making himself better. Like, yeah. So then, alright, we're at everyone believing it was just a mistake, it was just an accident, blah, blah, blah. She gets out on bail, right? She gets out on bail. Or maybe not on bail. On time served was probation. I'm not sure. I can't really remember that part. And the rules of her probation are 3 years probation, or your ass would go, if you fuck up anything, your ass is going to jail. What does this bitch do? She goes back to the brother to yell at him. Gets high, has a whole fucking bender where she breaks probation, her ass has to go to jail. And then wants everyone to feel bad for her. No, I don't feel bad for her. I personally think you do it yourself, you get your... I'm not blaming anyone for myself being pregnant by a dude who cheated on me. Who slept with everything with a pole, so I'm not blaming anyone for that except for myself and him. Now, in this same circumstance, she should blame herself and the dude who gave her the heroin. Or cocaine. For some reason, I thought heroin for a minute. Like, but, oh, the cheese is cold. I promise that dog is okay, but I'm on break, so he can't be out legally. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, back to Fiona. So anyway, she goes to prison, gets out of prison, gets a job at a diner, and first we see her working for JDM, and I'm just like, sir, I work for you. Anyway, and then they change him out to another character named Sean. The second they showed those two flirting, I was like, he's gonna go back to drugs and she's gonna do something stupid. And hey, guess what? He went back to drugs and she did something stupid. She got married, got divorced, and then tried to marry Sean, and he was a drug addict. Like, he was back on the drugs. I believe heroin. I could be wrong, but I believe it was heroin. And I'm just like, she just fucked up so many lives because she couldn't keep it in her pants. And before you say, well, it wasn't just her fault, he didn't have a reason to do it. No, it is. It's both their faults, 100%. No one sticks a needle in your vein. Well, people do stick needles in your veins. But in his circumstance, he brought that on himself. She brought it on herself. They both did it to themselves. But they should have stayed away. They should have kept it business. You know what I mean? And then she falls down a line of the Jimmy Steve shit and falls down a line of buying a laundromat and selling a laundromat and buying an apartment and selling an apartment, and then she leaves. And I'm just like, good, because I can't fucking stand you anymore. I really can't fucking stand Fiona. I can't. I wish this show had more representation of characters overcoming their struggles. Like, at no point in this show did anyone stay in steady recovery. Monica didn't, and I think that would have helped Monica so fucking greatly. Lip technically did with his alcoholism, but, Ian did with his mental health, but they didn't show anyone steadily staying off the drugs. And I think that would have been such a great representation of people being able to heal and overcome that demon. I would have loved to have seen that, honestly, especially seeing the struggle that people go through. I think that would have been such a great representation, especially to people who have seen it in real life. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, when Fiona left, I cheered because I was already done with her character. But then it opened us up to a world of Debbie. And that's even worse. So, I'll get to the next reviews in the next video, but this is for Fiona Gallagher. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.